Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of the 27th, 28th, and 29th of October 2017. Thank you for joining me. So let's have a look at what the energies are for us this weekend, what we need to know that's going to serve us best, that's going to be towards our highest good. I'm going to go through the cards, show you all the cards, and then tie the messages together. So we have Bronze, Strengthen Your Body, number 14. Pearl, Connect to the Divine, number 25. And these are from the Secret Language of Colors, Secret Language of Color cards, I think by Ino Segal. From the Tarot, and this is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti or Marchetti. And we have Ace of Coins. The High Priestess is in the center of our spread. And the Two of Wands. Then we have Friendship. Make a date for a play date with one or more friends. And Wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. And this is from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle deck, I think. So for this weekend, it seems that going into the weekend, there may be certain conversations that are had, certain opportunities that are presented to us. Because we have the Ace of Coins and we have the Two of Wands. So there's going to be a choice to make of where to invest, where to have a fresh start. Now this could be choosing between, two jobs, choosing between which relationship you want to invest more in, choosing a different plan for your health, for your training, for your meal plans, choosing to keep things the way they are or to change them up, and if we want to change them up, how do we want to do that? It does definitely seem that these conversations will be with people who are friends, or who we see as friends, or who we see as a supportive energy in our lives, someone who we look at them and we think they're genuine, they're trying to offer us something valuable or something positive or something constructive. And the message is really, whatever decisions we have to make this weekend, it is very important that we listen to our intuition, yes, first and foremost, but also that we do our research, that we dig deeper, that we look deeper within a situation, that we ask the questions that we need to ask ourselves as well as ask the other people involved, and really have all the information we need to be able to make a decision that we feel confident about, okay, that we're not going to doubt or go back on for whatever reason. It's all about making decisions towards strengthening our bodies, but also just bringing strength and stability in our lives, okay? No more shaking things up, no more too many ups and downs, no more instability. This weekend we have the opportunity to make decisions or choices that will bring stability into our lives, or that may bring chaos into our lives. So it's really important that we take the time to pray on it, to meditate, to research, to go within for answers. It's very, very important that we do not rush into something, that we don't behave impulsively. Instead, connect to our divine truth, connect to our God, our angels, our spirit guides, the universe, whoever it is that we work for or with towards manifestation, and really get those answers, get our answers straight, or get our facts straight. Now for some of us it will be part of our spiritual journey, so the energies may be a little bit more subtle, or it may be that the answers that we need are within, and so we really need to meditate, to pray, to try to answer our own questions the way we think is best, to connect to our intuition, to ask for signs, or to pay attention to the signs that are already showing up for us. pay attention to our dreams, okay? While for others it may be more obvious, concrete type of situations. Again, an example would be someone offers you a job, or someone offers you to join their project, or to join their team, or to join their company, even though you may be already employed, and so on and so forth. And so you have a decision to make. Which way do you go? Whatever the decision is, it's going to be a lot of different things for a lot of different people, okay? Because we're looking at energy, so they can play out in a number of different ways for everyone. Bottom line is, we're going to have to make a choice. Which way do we want to go? And it will involve a change, because usually with the Two of Wands, we have to choose between something that is familiar or something that is comfortable, and something that we don't know a lot about, but we're excited about it and we can't really explain it. So it's really sticking to the known and well-traveled path that gives us a sense of comfort, or venturing off into the unknown, starting something different, doing something new, approaching things from a whole another level and a whole different perspective. And we may not have all the answers, we may not be an expert in that field, so to speak, but that's where our intuition comes in, because we don't know what God has planned for us. We don't know what the universe has in store for each and every one of us. We don't know what our karma will bring into our lives. So it's always good to keep an open mind. Yes, have a plan. Yes, try to make it work, if you believe that, it's a good thing for you. However, when the universe steps in and starts talking about different opportunities, starts putting different people in our path, starts putting different situations in our path, different conversations, different opportunities, then we should at least consider them, okay, is the message of the High Priestess. Look deeper into something before you say yes or no. With the Two of Wands here, there's really no wrong choice. We have the liberty to choose whatever we think is best. Okay, and then we can make it work, regardless of what it is that we choose. There's no right or wrong. So that's good. The only foolish thing that we could do is to just jump into something impulsively, because we don't know where it's going to take us. We jump into something very impulsively, very spur of the moment. We don't ask any questions, we just say yes and go for it and change our lives completely overnight. And then the shock of what happens, may catch up with us. And we feel like, oh my God, what did I do? I want it back the way it was. Because all of a sudden, we're in the middle of nowhere familiar, metaphorically speaking. And we want to just go back to the way it was, and we may not be able to. So, take time. Take time. Whatever we choose is going to be a good opportunity. Okay, it will be a good opportunity to bring stability. Okay, whatever the choice may be. But it's very important that we take our time to research, to pray on it, to meditate, to ask for signs, to ask for clarity, to check in with our own intuition, to see how we feel about it. And then we can say yes or no. All right? Talk to people you trust. Talk to people who don't have hidden agendas about what you do or you don't do. Talk to someone who is a genuine support force in your life. That may be a sibling, maybe a friend, maybe a partner, someone you're close to, someone you've always felt like you can ask them anything and they're going to answer you, or they're going to guide you in the right direction, or at least what they have to say is going to be objective. It's going to be a truth that you can believe, because they're not biased. Okay, like for example, for me, that person would be my mother. She loves me, I'm her daughter, but when I'm wrong, she tells me, looking at the situation, I understand what you were trying to do, however, maybe you didn't act in the best way. And then the way she explains things to me makes me realize that, okay, well, maybe I went too far, or maybe I exaggerated, or maybe I owe someone an apology. But I trust her to be honest and objective, because she will not just side with me for the sake of it. You're my kid, you have to be right, I don't care what happened, you're right because you're my kid. She will be honest and she will be objective. And I trust her views. I trust what she says. So the message here, because the high priestess here, it can be ourselves, it can be our intuition, it can be our spirit guides, but it could also be a guide or a mentor, So it's very important that if we're unsure, we talk to this guide, whether it's spiritual or an actual person, and just go through the steps. See what they say, because they will really help us get some clarity. They will not make the decision for us, and that's not fair for us to expect them to. They will not make the decision for us, but they can help make things clearer, easier to handle, easier to process, so that we can see more clearly what the situation is and where each of these two directions may go. And so when we have all that information, when we've thought about it, we've prayed about it, we've meditated on it, we've checked in with our intuition, and we've checked in with our guides, spiritual or otherwise, then the decision will be clear, because we will draw our wisdom from the divine. And then we can move forward with confidence and peace of mind. We will not make a decision and then go back on it, or then feel like we have to reassess it. We will make a decision that we will be at peace with, there will be calm within us, and we'll know that we're heading in the right direction. And so that in itself feeds back into the confidence that we move forward with. Okay, so hopefully the messages make sense. But again, it feels like a continuation of the energies we were dealing with the day before. Of course, this is on divine timing. So for some, this has already happened. For others, it's about to happen. For others, it may happen a little bit further into next week. We try to put a time frame on it, but really it's going to happen when it's going to happen. So it's a continuation of that new beginning, take action and go forward with confidence energy that we've had the day before. But now it's saying, okay, well, now we have a real opportunity to make some big changes that can bring in a lot more prosperity, stability, health, well-being, love, abundance of all kinds. So we should not make these choices lightly, just on a whim. Okay, so it's just, again, making sure that we do things properly. Okay, so I hope the messages make sense, and I hope they help. Let me know what the cards talk about for you. Let me know what the message is here for you and what you're dealing with. Thank you so much for all your support. I will be posting weeklies very, very soon for the following week, and I'm trying to work ahead and post for the week after that, early into next week. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. But thank you so much for all your support. Let's have an absolutely beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.